What's going on, everybody? This is a video on my reverse lights that I installed. I put them on and wired them through the wiring harness that goes, there's a switch in the rear that's for backup beeper or backup reverse lights. I wired my lights directly into that, which went directly into the harness, and it's supposedly faulted out, shorted out my wiring harness. It caused it to not stay in gear. It was turning on and off. I couldn't drive. I was literally 200 or 300 yards from my driveway. It took me about 5 minutes trying to get the crank up and move. Barely got it on the trailer, and I took it to the Honda shop. It sat there for 6 weeks. They finally got to it and told me that lights were shorting out my wiring harness. Cut 2 wires, charged me $430, and sent me on my way. I was really upset. Partially, it is all my fault. That's the way I wired it, but really don't think that was an issue, but that's what they told me, and that's what they charged me for. So I'm going to show you real quick what I did to prevent this ever from happening again, the route I went, and just a little safety precautions that's going to help you out. Hopefully, and give you some ideas of how to run your accessories on your Pioneer 700, 1000, 500, or any other side-by-side. Stay tuned. These are the night lights I installed. The wire goes from there and runs up there. Now, it did get hot and burnt through the sheath, but I corrected that. But when I hooked it all back up, it didn't have a problem. So I don't see how that really caused it. But and then also, I'm about to show you my heat shield that I installed a while back, and it's doing really good. Now, every time I turn my accessories on, I do have to lift up my seat. There's a little bit of wear on the heat shield there, but it's not bad. All right, so under here, I made me a little a bracket, and I bent it, put 1 screw in it, and the only thing about all this right here that it might affect is my oil change. Now, I did my first break-in oil change. I hadn't done my second oil change. That hadn't come up yet. But the only thing I think that's going to cause any issues is this stuff being in the way. But I only put 1 screw. Idea is I should be able to take this out, fold it up, and get to my oil filter, and go on about my job. But what I did is I had a positive negative lead. I ran it over here to a bus bar, put inline fuses on positive and negative. I mounted my relays and stuff here, and a lot of this stuff has dual fuses. It's overkill and could be problematic. If one fuse blows, I got to sit here and try to figure out whatever. You know, it's not going to short anything out, and it's double safe, so whatever. I have extra fuses for everything, so it's not going to be a problem. And so I ran everything here, and then I ran all my wires down here and through the floorboard up to the dash into a control switch. And everything's powered, or I have a kill switch here, which powers on all my accessories and turns them off. So I have some rock lights that has a remote and a Bluetooth, and I believe they were killing my battery, so I made sure I had a kill switch to kill everything. And then on my panel up here, I wired my top accessories, my cigarette lighter, and USB port into a switch. That way, it's not tied into the wiring harness for the ignition when you turn the key on. I have my my light there from the light bar. My reverse lights are in the rear there working, and that's how I wired everything. I ran it all from off the battery to a bus bar, all my leads down through up into a power switch, so nothing's tied into the wiring harness at all, and nothing can short anything out, nothing can go wrong to damage the machine. If I lose some accessories, fine. It's better than losing, well, I don't know, I paid $16,000, $17,000 out the door, so I saved my ass with a few little things, you know? Excuse my language. But hopefully this helps you and gives you an idea how you want to go about it, what you can do about it, and just my knowledge towards you to help you save some money, having problems, and try to do it the right way to prevent problems. So, any questions, just send them my way. I'll put links into everything down there, and hopefully this helps you. So that was my little DIY on accessory wire harness to help you hopefully not come across the same problem that I did, or possibly another problem that might come in. This is also the Strong Made 2.5-inch lift. I'll be putting this on here probably tomorrow, so video will be up in a little while. But I have this, and then I'll have some 28 by 9 by 14 BKTs coming with some bronze raceline rims will be going on here too. Pretty excited. And I'm going to put the lift on and keep it with the stock tires, do measurements and videos of that. And when I get the tires, I'll put the tires on then. That way you get an idea if you want to lift with the stock tires. So hopefully that helps somebody else out. And I hadn't seen it done yet. I've read about it on a few forums, but I really hadn't found it, especially not on YouTube. So hopefully, if someone's got some questions, I know I've been dying to try to find what this setup and trying to see it and see about clearance and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully I have some answers for some people that are following this. And if you had, I think it's Arizona Kid. He's got a lot of cool stuff on the Pioneer too. He just got one, so a lot of great knowledge coming that way too. Different ideas and change up of stuff. And he just put some 27s on his. So a lot of knowledge. Go check him out if you're following the Pioneer stuff. It's Arizona Kid, and he'll shed some light on some stuff for you. I'm sure he's done a lot. Appreciate y'all watching. Like and subscribe like always. Have a great day.